Greetings, good people. Welcome back to the channel. Ladies and gentlemen, Sheryl Lee Ralph is making some serious allegations, okay? She recently spoke out about a TV judge being inappropriate with her, okay? Now, this article is courtesy of Variety, all right? And the article reads Sheryl Lee Ralph alleges famous TV judge was inappropriate. You see it highlighted there with her. And she said that everybody at the network saw it. All right. So let's get into this article. Sheryl Lee Ralph has alleged that someone was inappropriate with her. And it was a famous TV judge at a business event years ago, claiming network executives witnessed the situation and asked her to stay silent to avoid quote unquote bad press. Okay. So when she was recalling the alleged incident, she says, I'm at a very public place. I was suited. I had my suit on. I was handling my business for the television show that I was on at the time. And she says, he and I were on the same network. She continues on that this man walked in, grabbed her by the back of her neck, turned her around, and rammed his nasty ASS tongue down my throat. This is what she said. She said, and everybody at the network saw it. Okay. The article goes on to state that she did not name the man who allegedly did this to her, and she did not reveal which network or show that she was working with at the time. Now, she did make sure to note that it was not Judge Greg Mathis. Thank God. She said, I love him. He's a great man. She says, not him at all. He's a great man. This was another one. All right. She also made allegations. She made these allegations this week on the podcast The Way Up with Angela Lee. Angela Lee. The girl name is Angela Yee, ain't it? It ain't Angela Lee. Anyway, getting visibly upset as she retold her story, Sheryl Lee Ralph said that she decided to open up about it in hopes of encouraging other women and actors to stand up for themselves. She says, speak up, tell your truth. Do not carry the burden of the pain, especially if you feel like it's something you can't work through. Okay. She said that she was ready to report the incident, even calling the former mayor of New Orleans, who was in office from 1994 to 2002. That's another hint. During that time frame, Sheryl Lee Ralph starred on the UPN sitcom Moesha. Okay, Ralph said that the mayor immediately came to her defense asking, you want me to send the police there right now? Because we will fix this. You know what? But the network, Ralph claims, asked her to stay silent. She says, somebody on the network tapped me on the shoulder saying, please don't. They did not want any bad press around their show and did not care what had just happened to me. She said they saw what happened. She said that she recalled what she was told by the network executives and bystanders. She added, it's not that bad, is it? Please don't say anything. We don't need the bad press. It's a brand new show. Yours is a new show. It wasn't so bad after all, was it? So this is what the network executives are saying to this woman who was somebody was inappropriate with her and aggressive as well. People at the network saw this and told this woman, hey, we don't need the bad press. You're on a new show. This person has a new show. It wasn't that bad, was it? And I bet you that it was a combination of men and women saying this to her. She said that's the kind of stuff that happens. She said that's what makes it hard for women to speak up about these things. So Variety, they attempted to reach out to a representative for Sheryl Lee Ralph for further comment, and they have yet to hear back. This is really unfortunate. Sheryl Lee Ralph has been in the business for a very, very, very long time. I know maybe the younger audiences are accustomed to her from Moesha and are familiar with her recently from Abbott Elementary. But Homegirl goes way, way, way back. She was one of the original Dream Girls, okay? And she did television before Moesha as well, okay? But she's been in the business for a very long time, and I can only imagine what she had to endure outside of men and probably women, you never know, being inappropriate with her. I can only imagine what else she had to endure. And this is just horrifying. It's terrifying to have people see something bad happen to you and tap you on the shoulder and say, it wasn't that bad, was it? I wonder how many other women have stories similar to this. I mean, we see women coming out left and right talking about how, certain people, their superiors, their peers being inappropriate with them. Recently, Deborah Lee, she was questioning whether her relationship with Bob Johnson was inappropriate. In my opinion, it was consensual, but whatever, I can't tell her how to feel, and a plethora of other women over the years have talked about specific men in power in the industry that were inappropriate with them. I'm glad that Sheryl Lee Ralph felt comfortable enough to tell her story. Um, and she's doing phenomenal right now. I hope that whatever effect this has had on her life, I hope that she is getting the necessary help to work through that, because she is right. You should not carry the burden of any pain that someone else inflicts onto you. That can cause very, very just damage all the way around. Okay. So not just emotionally, but physically as well, and God knows how many other women are walking around keeping quiet for the sake of just keeping quiet, or lack of support, or whatever else. So I'm glad that she felt comfortable to share her story. And I saw this on Twitter, and a lot of people were putting who they assumed was the mystery TV judge. A lot of people put names in the comments, and there's one name that I agree with. I won't say who. If you choose to put names in the comment, just make sure it's all alleged. We don't have any proof of anything. She is not saying anyone's name, but I mean, if you kind of put two and two together, the time frame, the network was UPN. I mean, you can kind of guess. Doesn't mean you're right, but you can kind of guess who it is. And if I am right, that's a damn shame. Regardless of who it was, it's a damn shame. All right. All right, y'all. I'm signing off. That's all I got. Ain't got no more. I love you for watching. As always, until next time. Peace.